Hey people that are interested in cats, the paranormal and things. Right, today it's a bit of a story about my cat Bast. Basically I took him to the vets about a week ago today. I think it was a week ago. Yeah, something like that. Because basically I wanted him checked out because he just constantly cries. So I'm like, right, it's not normal. And I thought it was his teeth. So anyway, so decided to take him to the vets, but it's not my usual vets because I was getting annoyed every time I went to see my vets. They were charging, I think it was £68, something daft like that, just for the consultation, just for walking through the door. And it's like, well, this is no flipping good. I can't afford this all the time. And it doesn't matter whether I've got several cats or just one cat. It is expensive and it's not right. It's jumped up from something like 30 quid to double the amount, nearly triple. And it's like, because I think at one point it might have been £20. I can't flipping remember now because I've been taking the cats to the vets for a while, obviously. That's what you do with animals. So anyway, decided to take him to, like I said, another vet. And she was looking him over at the vets, that is. And I told her what I thought was up with him and asked her to check his teeth. And she turned around and said, oh, I do believe he does have some tooth decay. And I thought, yeah, that's fine. But by his height, I'll actually show you him because he's not in here. He's gone hiding again. But she said by his height, he looks like he might have some Siamese mixed in him. I'm like, wow. Nobody's really ever suggested that with some of my cats, but there you go. I suppose it gives you good reason of showing how tall my cats are. I mean, Shiro, his brother, who's that here. Shiro, you gonna come over? No? Come here. Come here. Oh, my days. Ugh. This is Shiro. This is his brother. He is a big cat. He's meant to be a domestic cat. But as you can see, lift him up. He's a very tall cat. And Bast is tall as well. You going? Good boy. Good boy. So, I mean, I'm taking Shiro next to get his teeth checked as well. Aren't I? We're going to get your teeth checked. Go and see the vet. Yeah? You're going next, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. So, yeah. Shiro is 11 years old. He will be 12 in September. Won't you? Yes, you will. You're a good boy, aren't you? So, as you can see, he's a tall cat as well. He's a year older than his siblings, aren't you? Yes, you are. Because their mum is 13 already, and Bast and all the others are 10, but they're 11 this year. So anyway, took them to the vets, and she obviously suggested, well, your cat's pretty tall, so I reckon you might have some Siamese by his face, the length of his legs. I mean, Shiro's got, as you can see, quite big cat. And she said, she was listening to his heart, and she said the rhythm of his heart sounds like it's skipping a beat. And because of his body condition and where his heart is and everything, I'd like to do a blood test. I just want to rule out whether he's got an overactive thyroid gland problem. So I'm like, yeah, okay. So he had bloods done. Yes, I did have to pay for it, but to me, I thought, well, if he's got something, I'd rather know than not know. And yeah, rule out the reasons why he's probably crying all the time. So she had his bloods done, and she said she'd ring me up with the results later that day, and if there was any medication to obviously go and pick it up. So later on that day, gets a phone call and she says, yes, he does have an overactive thyroid gland problem. And obviously he's got to have that, and he's got to have it in his system for about a month or so, wait until it all settles down. Otherwise, if he went and had his teeth done, he could basically pass under the anaesthetic. So I'm just thought, do you know what? I'll get him on it. So he's on this medication, and as everybody knows, I'm rubbish at scientific names. So it's called Thymacare. Yeah, I think that's right. So let's just put my hands over that. Oh, Thymazole. So he's on, I don't know whether you can see that. But that's what he's on. And believe it or not, this bottle, it's going to last him 2 months, but £51. I'm like, but if it helps him, so be it. So he's been on it a week now, and the constant crying that he normally does has stopped. He does it nearer to meal times, he'll start, but that's normal. That's just Bast like, feed me, I'm starving, please give me food. And yeah, he's putting on a little bit more weight, and the crying, it's like, it's silence. It's wonderful. So we've got to keep this going on in his system, but he's on this stuff for life now, which, so be it. You know, wait, you coming over? You coming? Yoshi, come on. You coming over? Good boy. Hey, baby. You look my little man. You look my sweetie baby. Yes, you are. So anyway, yeah, he's on the medication and he's calmed down. He's starting to gain a bit of weight, and so far so good. I will go and get him in a minute. He's just hiding away, because obviously when cats are feeling a bit iffy, they hide away. I mean, he'll eventually join the rest of them, but he just feels iffy now and again. So I'm just thinking, once he settles down completely, he'll be fine. You'll start sleeping with the others a bit more. But until then, we just got to wait until this is more in his system and see how it all goes. So, yeah, it's been fun going to the vets, but this is what happens when you've got several pets. I mean, even if I had 1 or 2 cats, they would still all be going to the vets, no matter what. Because that's what you do when you've got animals. I mean, I've got tropical animals downstairs, meaning if some of them, obviously you can't really do much with tarantulas, you obviously have to be in touch with other people that keep them as pets anyway. But other animals, I would, again, ask other people or take them to the vets that deal with tropical animals. So it's not like I leave them there and let them suffer. I would take them to the vets, simple as that. That's the sort of person I am. So I'll show you Bast, and then I'll have a little suggestion of what I'm going to do for next week. I am back. This is Bast. Yes, he's not a happy bunny at the moment, because I picked him up from where he was sleeping in the catchery. But yeah, he had blood taken from his neck here. And I don't know whether you can see that. There's a lot of fur missing around his neck where they took the bloods. Yeah, okay. So he's not a happy cat, are you? No, you're not. But he is gaining some weight because he'd lost quite a lot of weight. So, yep, and off he goes. Probably going to go off and hide again. I'll put the medicine away because he thinks he's getting it. And obviously, animals don't like getting the medication taken. No way. But lucky it's in liquid form and not in tablet form. Otherwise, I'd be having a fight on my hands. Bast, come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. It's not that bad. I'm not giving you medication. Okay? I'm not. I promise. You're getting it later, not now. Okay? Good boy. Good boy. My baby, aren't you? Yeah. You going? Yeah, he's off. So usually he likes to be around people, but obviously he's not feeling so good. So he's like, oh, you gonna sit there? I'll put the camera on him because it's all about him today. So there you go. Yes, he is looking a bit scrawny, but believe it or not, he's put on weight because obviously tooth decay can cause him to lose weight. So that's why with him crying and not gaining weight, even though he's on, Bast, good boy, even though he's on 2 packets of cat food in the morning and 2 in the evening, he wasn't gaining any weight. So it was getting a bit of, excuse me, I'm trying to get on this bed a bit comfier. So he wasn't gaining any weight, which I was getting a bit upset about, weren't I? But you have got a little bit of weight on your belly, which I'm glad about. And he's not constantly crying. But when he goes to see the vets again in a few weeks' time, he'll be going about his teeth and getting them sorted. So obviously then he'll be down on himself again because like I said, cats hide away when they're poorly and when they've had medication and stuff like that. Until they feel right at themselves, they will hide away. And as soon as they're right, he'll be back with the rest of the crazy bunch. So, Bast, what's up, baby? Come here. Yeah, I know. You're a handsome boy. It'd be good to get some more weight on you, won't it? Like I said, he's only been on the medication a week, so he's not constantly shouting all the time or meowing his head off. So just got to wait until he starts gaining any weight. If he doesn't gain any weight, so I've got to wait about a month or so, he's back to the vets. Aren't you? Bast. Can we see? Come here. Come here. Yeah. So, no, I can't. You won't let me show you. Oh, excuse me, people. But, yeah, it's right on the side. That you had your bloods taken, didn't you? And apparently the vet said he was very good. Bast. It was here, actually. An absolute numpty. So, yeah, it was there. Where were the furs gone? So, yeah. And apparently the vet said you was a very good boy. They didn't even need to sedate you to take blood out of you. Did they? No, because you were good. So I'm just going to keep the camera on him. And we're going to look at the other cats. So obviously, there's Mr. Yoshi baby. Yoshi baby. He's the youngest. Baby Yoshi. So I'm thinking next week, I mean, if there's any updates on Bast, I'll let you know. But let's go back to Yoshi baby. But I'm thinking next week, I'm going to do maybe a bit of a look around, a walk through to show you all the creatures that I own. If you would like to see that. That's in the invert and reptile room that I've got downstairs. So if you want to see that, let me know down in the comments, because obviously I won't know if you don't tell me. So as you can see, the cats are all quiet at the moment. Kronos, who is Bast's brother, and then Shiro's the year older brother. Got Yoshi, and then we've got Gizmo, who's Bast's brother. Natsu, who's Bast's sister. So the ones that were closer to him, 4 of them were all born at the same, well, yeah, one after another. She was born first, Natsu. We have Shadow. You can't really see him very well. He's pretending to be asleep. He's got his eyes shut. But anyway, I know this is only a quick video, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Bye.